this meeting for the city of San Juan at 6 p.m. May you rise for invocation. Chief, can you lead us, sir?
Bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we come before you today to ask for your guidance and wisdom as we begin this meeting. We pray that you will bless us and grant us your peace as we discuss important matters. Please guide our minds and hearts so that we may make decisions that benefit you and all those involved. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen. Face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Been plagued by numerous problems associated with alcohol, tobacco, and other drug use. And whereas there is hope in winning the war on drugs, and the hope lies in the hands and work of determination of our communities to create a drug-free environment. And whereas local leaders and government and in our community now that the support of the people in the neighborhoods is the most effective tool they can have in their efforts to reduce the use of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs by Texans. And whereas success will not occur overnight, our patience and continued commitment to drug education and prevention are imperative. And whereas the red ribbon was chosen as a symbol commending the work of Enrique Quique Camarena, a drug enforcement administration agent who was murdered in the line of duty and has come to represent the belief that one person can make a difference. And whereas the red ribbon campaign was established by Congress in 1988 to promote this belief and encourage a drug-free lifestyle and involvement in drug prevention efforts. And whereas October 23 to 31, 2025 has been designated National Red Ribbon Week, calling all Americans to show their support for a drug-free state by wearing red ribbon and participating in drug-free activities during the week. And whereas the Red Ribbon Initiative will be observed year-round, presenting a unified and visible commitment in our tolerance towards the use of drugs, and calling all citizens of FAR, San Juan, and Alamo to participate in year-round drug-free activities.
Now, therefore, Mayor Ambrosio Hernandez from the city of FAR, Mario Garza, Mayor of the city of San Juan, J.R. Garza, Mayor of the city of Alamo, and Carlos Villegas, Jr., President of the PSJ ISD School Board, by virtue of the authority vested in us, and on behalf of the city commissions of FAR, San Juan, Alamo, and PSJ ISD, do hereby proclaim the 23rd through the 21st day of October 2025 as Red Ribbon Week. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So, chiefs, you guys want to go ahead and inform the community when the date and what city this will take place this year?
Absolutely. This year's Red Ribbon Parade will be held in the city of FAR. It'll be on October 18th, and we welcome everybody from all three cities and communities to come out. And, you know, we always get big support from the city of San Juan in these events, and we're going to do the same. This year's theme for the parade is Life is a Puzzle, Solve It Drug-Free. So that's going to be the theme on most of the floats that we're going to have. And again, we encourage every single one of our elementary schools, our high schools, our middle schools to participate so that we can get that projection out as PSJA, but also as a Tri-City community to include the city of San Juan. So October 18th, that'll be the day. Lineup will be starting by Polk, headed south on Cage, and we'll head on south to Sam Houston to the stadium. So we invite everybody to go.
Will they have a contest as well of the best float and stuff
Yes,
like that?
the best float. There'll be one for middle school, elementary, and high school.
Nice.
So everybody will get a trophy. Representatives from the three cities will also be guest judges for those float contests to get that participation like we always do from the municipalities.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me sign this and then we can take a quick picture. Okay?
Sure.
There you go.
I think this stays with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna, we'll be there, we'll be there. We're gonna win it this year. Yeah, I don't know about that. I hope it moves with all of us on there.
Item B,
Go ahead, sir.
presentations on departmental reports, Department of Planning and Zoning, Department of Parks and Recreation, Department of Sanitation, San Juan Memorial Library. All the records available for any questions that you may have.
Okay, any questions for the directors at this time? I guess for Mr. Guajardo, in reference to the north side park over there, what's the status on that? I know we were ordering the all-inclusive playground for that area, so what's the latest on that?
Yes, sir, Mayor. We actually had an on-site meeting this past Friday.
Good.
It was our sales representative from our department, myself, Mr. Moreno, and representatives from ERO and Extra Play were there. Currently, we are looking into the depth of the drainage right now. And I got an email earlier that we are gonna meet on site this week as well with the engineers, just to kind of solidify how deep the drainage goes. So when we begin the installation of the playground equipment, they'll know exactly the depth and stay above that. As per the building, Mayor, we just got an update that we're hoping to get completed end of September, first week in November, in October. And after that, we're looking at about a 60-day punch list and make sure everything's, you know, moved in right, cleaned up right, any punch list items that we repair. But yeah, that's where we're at this point.
Well, how long does it take once they decide about the playground and once that's installment?
Yeah,
Is that a
once
turnaround?
we solidify the area and then we get the green light in regards to ordering the items, which we're probably looking as soon as next week, you're looking at an 8-week turnaround for the items to come in. But in between during those 8 weeks, we're gonna be preparing the foundation area.
Ready
Okay,
to go.
so once it arrives, we're looking to get it installed quick.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wish I could give you an exact date, but it just depends on the advice that we're gonna be receiving from the engineers in regards to the foundation.
Okay. Mr. Garza, in reference to, I know you guys and the contractors were able to complete that project right there on Ridge Road, which, I mean, you did a tremendous job getting it complete, you know, right before school started. I know a lot of parents they were very happy that took place. I know the other project is the Grove, if I'm not mistaken. Where are we at on that, sir?
Well, that started today, sir.
Okay.
We started tearing down the streets on it. It'll take time because of the cul-de-sacs,
Sure.
but they started today and they started hauling material already to our facility.
Okay.
They're on the way.
So they're moving already? Okay, thank you so much. Any other questions?
I just want to commend Mr. Garza on all the directors and the staff. A heck of a job you did on that project. We were getting phone calls daily that it wasn't gonna get done, and it's like Mayor Garza said, we'll take the brunt of the calls, but we always said you guys wouldn't be able to do it, and you did a heck of a job on that assignment. Yes, sir. But we really commend you guys on that one.
Any other questions, gentlemen? If not, we'll move on, sir.
Item 6, public hearing ordinance. A, hold a public hearing and consider an ordinance to adopt the proposed tax rate and levy for the city of San Juan, Texas for fiscal year beginning October 1st, 2025 and ending September 30th, 2026. Ms. Beltran?
Good evening, Mayor, members of the commission,
Good evening.
City Manager Rick. In accordance with the property tax law, if the proposed tax rate 6.775 per 100 exceeds the unused increment rate of 6.675, a record vote must be taken and also schedule one public hearing. One public hearing will be scheduled on Tuesday, September the 9th, 2025 at 6 p.m. The public hearing will take place in the City of San Juan Memorial Library multipurpose room located at 1010 South Standard. Consider the proposed rate for the City of San Juan for the fiscal year beginning October 1st, 2025 through September 30th, 2026, set up this public hearing to adopt the proposed tax rate.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, so this is a public hearing, so at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up at 6:15 PM. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against?
I'm not for or against, I just have a question.
Okay.
You told me I'm for or against, so, so today is when anybody can speak up about the questions, or like you said, for or against. Who decides if this passes?
The commission, sir.
You all?
Mhm.
Okay. So you all gentlemen are responsible for future debt that once you leave, we're gonna keep paying that. That's what I'm understanding. Your decision. You gentlemen decide what we have to pay in the future. Okay, and this tax levy, we need it for what? Was it, why do we need it? Why are we gonna have to pay more? Because if it's an increase, it's because we're paying more something. What is this adjustment for? You know the answer, ma'am? Because I think they can't answer. I don't know if the lawyer can answer. Or you waiting for them?
Go ahead.
to tell you?
You wanna answer?
This is not an increase. This rate has maintained like this for several years, and it goes against the property taxes. But it hasn't been an increase at all.
So then if the property taxes go up, then we pay more in the property tax.
Correct, but that won't be determined until the following year.
But either way, once the property taxes, no property taxes going down.
No, they maintain the same, they've maintained the same rate for several years. And that's what the commission and us, with what you're saying, the debt, we try to decrease that so that it can stay the same, so that it cannot go up.
Yeah, but we're paying the debt, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're trying to get more money to keep the debt in the same. But how are we gonna, go about it?
We're trying to keep it the same. How do you go about it? The same way that we've been doing, by keeping the expenditures low.
Correct.
But we're gonna have a new building, for you. So that money is gonna increase our debt. So then next year, when the county assess, like you said, it hasn't. But what we owe is gonna affect what the county says, hey, you have to increase it this much, or
I
not.
can't answer that question, because I cannot procrastinate or
Yeah,
predict that for the future.
But, it's like a projection. When you do a projection in a business, you understand that if you increase the debt, you gotta cover it somehow. You gotta move around, or even in your household, you gotta sacrifice something, or get a better
It's not
paying
even
job,
concrete
or charge
yet.
more for tax
We have
credits.
another reading.
That's why we try to keep the
have another
expenses
reading.
low.
My concern is, how are you all gonna protect us? And if you're not gonna protect us because I don't have that much understanding as you all, but I can if you let me go see what's going on.
Based on that, I believe you can, and you can have discussions when it comes, this is just a reading, it's the first reading, we have to come back again for a second reading, so there'll be ample time for your questions.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm learning the game.
It's not concrete.
Thanks for letting me know, Mike.
Yeah, we have to go through 3 readings, so.
So how do the people get to be in the meeting?
We posted on the agenda.
Legal, can you explain?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is one of 3 public hearings. So it is at this time that if there's any concerns, these are the time to voice those concerns. As the director has informed you, they're not seeking, and the council is not seeking to increase the tax rate. Now, I understand that there's a potential possibility that appraisal might change, but this is not the governing body that takes care of the appraisal. Those public meetings can be addressed with the county, the appraisal board, and so there's no control that this board has over the appraisal of people's property. That's a county issue.
Correct, but what we all affects what they decide. That's why I'm trying to understand that we don't go too much in debt, that somebody else is gonna make that decision, but we put ourselves in that position.
Yes, and
Or you all put ourselves in that position by voting certain ways or certain projects that may benefit some, but not all. So as those that are present here from the community, there's other people that could be here and voice what they think should be done for our benefit, we all public servants serving us.
No, it stays the same.
yeah, and we understand that, and just so you understand that property taxes are not the only revenue, source revenues for the city. As you mentioned earlier, they do get federal grants and grants, there's also sales tax revenue. So property tax is not the only revenue that the city is receiving.
Yeah,
So,
but the one that affects me more is the one I pay.
Yeah.
I'm concerned with that.
yeah, and I understand that.
Thank you for that.
I understand that you're saying that it's not only property taxes, it's businesses also with the taxes.
Yes.
But you have some businesses coming in that get, I don't know how many years of tax breaks. So those businesses are gonna get like 5 years tax breaks or whatever, that the citizens, in those 5 years that they're not paying taxes, the citizens have to pick up.
Well,
That's like,
the citizens won't pick up more than what their tax rate is. Again, everything goes back to the tax revenues. It's those that are doing business within the city that are paying their sales tax revenue. Commercial businesses are paying their share of their property taxes based on the valuations of their businesses and inventory and so forth. And then obviously there's grants. As to what businesses are getting deferred taxes or whatnot, it's very difficult to have a general launch and hard to respond to that. But if there is a specific business that you are aware of, I can point you to either the economic development director or the city manager. A lot of times, when something like that happens, you gotta understand that if they bring in jobs to the city, nothing's a gift here. There's a give and take, and so when there's abatement, I can almost assure you that almost time, because we do these 380 agreements, that along with the abatement comes their promise to make sure that they employ a certain amount of people that live in San Juan. So there's an economic benefit that's attached to some of the abatements that are considered, and they have to meet those benchmarks. And if they don't, we get to claw back those benefits, and they don't get to use the benefits of the abatement. So there's promises for those things. But if you want to speak about a specific one, we would need more details of that. And again, this is a hearing to be able to know your concerns, but the city manager, I know the director's hearing, and if you wish to talk about any buildings or any businesses, just ask them, and I'm sure they will be able to point you in the right direction.
okay, one more quick question. How do we find out what grants and how much money we got for grants for the new expansion? For the police expansion, well, it has to do with the taxes, because eventually we have.
So on the police expansion, I would think that there's a grant that's tied to it. One, you can make an open records request.
Okay.
Specifically on the
Sure.
grant, if there was a grant that's related to the expansion,
Okay,
and we would be able to get that to you.
okay, thank you.
So anything to do with grants, who do I go at?
Well, you can make it, if it's information or documents that you're requesting regarding grants, then the best way to do it is to put that in writing. If it's just information and people you want to talk to, I would think that it would be best to reach out to a director that is spearheading the project or the construction project, and he could tell you or share with you whether or not the funding source. And then thereafter, if you wish to see any documents, you can make a PIR request for those documents.
Anything else? With that being said, I'm gonna close this at 6:24 PM. Is there a motion to approve? I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Lulu. Item 7, appointments. Consideration and possible action to resolution appointing one new member to the Police Athletic League PAL Board, expanding the board from 5 to 7. Mrs. Escalante.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners.
Good evening, ma'am.
At this moment, this item comes before you as we're pending one new board member for the additional, since we changed 5 board members to 7, to increase the number of board members to the Police Athletic League.
Okay, thank you. Any nominations at this time?
I'd like to nominate, Mr. Joaquin Javier Ayala, Mr. J.J. Ayala. So far, the only.
There's been a second by Commissioner Ramirez. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
We can come back with the other one, right? You're saying that we need one more?
Or is it,
Applicants, we need one more?
is that, like,
Yes.
it's full already?
Yes.
The board is full, okay.
Are we good on 7? Okay.
Thank you.
Item 8, discussion and possible action on all the following matters. Item 8, discussion and possible action regarding approval of the proposed collective bargaining labor agreement between the City of San Juan, Texas and the San Juan Professional Firefighters Association Local 4697 pursuant to 174.108. We met on 3 occasions to discuss the negotiations with the contract with the association. We did look at education pay, certification pay, longevity stayed the same. They proposed an 18% for 2 years. And after, I think, the third meeting that we had, we negotiated a 7% for each year, 14%. We're looking at, basically on this go-round for the fire personnel, it was actually a success because they're taking into consideration the probationary firefighters that are coming in, so we can actually retain. And as far as our record shows, so far, we've been able to, with the past increases that we've gotten, and adding some additional certifications or opportunities, we've been able to retain some of the staff. They're all basically, we increased on the number of assignment pays also, but if you'll see in the paperwork, they're not all filled at the moment due to the fact that we're planning for the future. That's what we proposed, or they proposed, and we went, like I said, through 3 meetings, and we were able to come up with an agreement upon you all's approval.
So who's involved in those meetings?
It was myself, Ms. Cordero, legal, Leroy, who's no longer with us, and our city secretary.
Okay, so legal was involved?
Correct, yes, Chris.
Yes, Chris was.
We had Chris there.
At all CD meetings.
Yeah.
And so what was her, as far as recommendation or her status in reference to these meetings?
So basically, as you know, the legal's there to assist with any legal questions that are asked by the directors. As far as terms, those are pretty much left to your directors. And as far as the agreements that was entered into, she was able to review all the language, all the provisions, and is recommending as to form, but as to terms, obviously, those are up to the directors or the representatives for the city on their behalf.
Okay.
But I will tell you that there were several meetings that she attended regarding the collective bargaining agreement.
Okay. All right, any questions? Or, go ahead.
Yes, Lulu, and these numbers are gonna reflect the current new budget?
Yes, sir.
We've already.
Yes.
I was hoping, yeah. Okay. Any other questions? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries, thank you.
Item B, discussion and possible action regarding future events at the wetlands in coordination with the Keep San Juan Beautiful Board. Mr. Garza?
Commissioners, Interim City Manager Rick, I'm here with the Keep San Juan Beautiful. I'm their representative through the board appointed by the commission. They're requesting for some events to take place at our wetlands. I have the 2 persons that are going to present to you what type of events. They're not big events, or just small events. We were very productive last time. We had a lot of people that attended the event that we had, and it was very promising. We had a lot of good comments. So with that in mind, I will put the person in charge of what the presentation is gonna be about, so you all can take a little matter and discuss whatever matters it needs to go for. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mayor, City Commission,
Good evening.
Chief Garza, and Mr. Palacios. We're here to ask if we could have any Halloween-themed event at the wetlands. We want the theme to be Creepy Crawlers and Freaky Flyers, but it's an educational theme. We've invited a speaker from Estero Llano, in Westlaco, and they've agreed to come on October 11th, 5:30, to talk about our local creepy crawlers and our freaky flyers. And it'll be a small gathering, nothing like the last time, just under the gazebo, talking about our local insects, and maybe a costume contest, like focused on insects and stuff. And so something small, and that's what we have planned for October 11th.
October 11th. So this is not like a full-blown Halloween event, like
No,
where
no.
we're gonna have Jason coming out of the pond or something.
No, it's just, it's.
Plan that in next year.
Oh.
We'll start.
And let me tell you, I know that first event that you guys had was pretty successful. I mean, there was
Thank
quite
you.
a bit of people. But on the downside of that, you know, I just want to put this on the record and share this with you.
Sure.
You know, I did get some emails of people, you know, all over the state and even from the nation in regards to the bird watching.
Okay.
You know, and they were kind of, because that place down there at the wetlands is known in the whole state, and the nation, people all over come and go back there.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's impressive. I mean, that's interesting to hear because.
It's huge, and they were kind of bothered with it, you know, but now that I'm hearing, I was a little worried, you know, because I thought this was gonna be a full-blown Halloween thing, and I was like, oh my God. But just based on what you're saying right now, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I think that's good.
Awesome.
Most educational.
Yeah.
Where the cars park.
Yeah, you know, that's perfect. Yeah, no, I just,
Yeah.
you know, I was just imagining the Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming from the back, you
We
know.
want to make it for school-aged children.
Yeah, good, good.
And nothing, I told our board, like, my goal is 20 kids. Like, if we could have
Good.
20 kids out there, that would be
That's good.
wonderful.
Okay, that's good.
So-
So that way you know, this year for Halloween, I know it falls on a Friday, but we're not gonna do it Friday.
Okay.
We're gonna push it for either Wednesday or Thursday before the Friday, right?
Okay.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I just wanna make sure that all our employees, I want them to go spend time with their families and their loved ones and their grandkids going out Friday. Number two, there's Friday night football too. You know, so we may not have a good crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think this year we're gonna go ahead and change it up for either Wednesday or Thursday, okay?
Okay.
So that way you guys know.
Alrighty.
Anything else, guys, you wanna add to this?
No, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Okay. It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
We
Motion
really
carries.
appreciate it.
Thank you,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Item C, discussion possible action to amend the procurement manual to increase the threshold for requiring 3 written quotes from 2,500 to 5,000 for purchases ranging from 2,500 to 999,999.99. Ms.
Got it?
Lori?
All the nines?
All the nines.
Okay, great. Good evening, Mayor, members of the commission,
Good
Chief
evening.
Garza. Currently, the city's procurement manual requires that 3 written quotes for all purchases between $2,500 and $99,999 be obtained. Staff is recommending that the threshold for the 3 written quotes be increased from $2,500 to $5,000.
Okay.
So that's, I mean, they still have to require the quotes, but increase it to 5,000 instead of
The
2,500.
minimum, right?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions for Ms.? Go ahead.
So right now, Ms. Maldonado, the way I read it here is from 2,500 to 5,000 is required, a 3 quote.
No, we're requesting, right now it's at $2,500. So anything over
Right.
$2,500 requires 3 quotes. So we're requesting that instead of going from 2,500, we're increasing it to 5,000. So they required 3 quotes for $5,000.
I guess the way it's laid out, Jesse, it looks a little confusing.
Yeah, it looks like if it's between, from 2,500
If it's a
to,
typo or something,
yeah,
it stayed the
Well,
same.
we're going from $2,500, which is currently at, right now, $2,500, and we're gonna increase it to $5,000.
All the way up to.
To 5,000, up to the 99,000.
You got it.
Because of the increase of that Senate bill that went up to 100,000.
would this include items purchased through the buy board? Or is it
In
buy
buy
board?
board, in any co-ops,
Uh-huh.
any co-ops do not require, they just, it's one quote and that's it. Because those,
It's just- okay.
those quotes have already been procured.
Is
The
staff taking
contracts.
advantage of that buy board and using it?
I'm sorry?
Is staff using the buy board?
We are
accordingly?
actually, I met with buy board today, and we're going to be setting up a training so that we can have all the staff, start using more of the buy board. And a lot of the co-ops, but with buy board, we get the 2% rebates on a lot of our
Correct.
purchases, yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
With that being said, is there a motion approved?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion
you.
carries. Thank you, ma'am.
Item D, discussion possible action to award RFP number 25-013-09-04 ambulance service contract for the most reliable and responsible bidder and authorize the interim city manager to execute any and all related documents.
I'd like to make a motion. Make a motion, right? Yeah, I'd like to make a motion for the city of FAR EMS.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Item E, I'm proposing no action on this item.
Okay. No action.
Consent agenda. Item A, consider approval of the budget expenditure report for the month of July 31st, 2025. Ms. Beltran? It's just a consent agenda.
Oh,
consent
that's right, okay.
agenda.
Is there anything we need to amend or modify under consent agenda? Amend or modify? If not, is there a motion to approve? Second? Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Executive session. A, the City of San Juan Commission will convene an executive session in accordance with the Texas Open Meeting Act, Vernon State Statute and Codes and Noted, Government Code, Chapter 551.071. Consultation with attorney. Item 1, pursuant to Section 551.071 of the Texas Government Code, consultation with attorney, discussion, possible action on legal matters concerning the lease agreement with Sabores by Pastelissimo. Item 2, pursuant to Section 551.071 of the Texas Government Code, consult with attorney, discussion, possible action regarding the legal matters concerning Vexus Fiber Cable. Item 3, pursuant to Section 551.071 of the Texas Government Code, consultation with attorney, discussion, possible action regarding legal issues concerning entertainment for 2025 Noche de Paz. Pursuant to Section 551.074, personal matters, discussion regarding the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee. City manager.
Okay. With that being said, is there a motion to enter an executive?
So moved.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. We will be entering at 6:38 p.m. Thank you. We're back from executive session at 7:49 p.m. Is there a motion to reconvene?
So moved.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Under executive session A1, I'll go ahead and make a motion as discussed in executive. Is there a second? It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carry. Under executive session A2, I'll go ahead and make a motion to proceed as directive. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been second by Mayor Pro Tem. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Under executive session A3, at this time, we're going to take no action. No action at this time. And under executive session A4, I'll go ahead and make a motion to nominate Mr. Ruben Guajardo for city manager with the salary at $125 and have our interim city manager, Chief Tiso, to negotiate the contract. That's on the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been seconded by Pro Tem Marky Villegas. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
No motion.
Is there a second? It's been second. All those in favor say Aye? Aye. This meeting has been adjourned at 7:50 PM. Thank you.